All right, we're live. Hey guys, welcome to Babe Talk.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
I'm here again.
Works this, would be cool. Like on Babe Talk. All right, that's close enough. I guess it's about as much excitement as we're gonna get tonight.
Yeah.
We had Jeremy of Your Persona, but then we have other members join in. If you guys could just shout out to see who's here.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, just shout out with the members. And then we got Jeremy over there, and then we got.
It's Matt.
I'm Tyler.
It's Tyler.
I'm only supporting, so it's okay.
Everyone's
darn.
Guys, I gotta ask you something.
It's close enough. And then we have Alex stepping in for people.
Hey, what's up? I'm stepping in for people, so I'm here.
We have Caitlin stepping in for people.
It's what I do best.
And we have special guest Dan stepping in for people tonight.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, it's me too.
And Marina's here.
So,
Surprise celebrity guest.
I totally just ran over what Bree said. Well, I'm sorry, what?
She said surprise celebrity guest.
Surprise celebrity
Marina,
guest. We have
your
surprises
girlfriend is
going
here.
all over the place tonight. It's gonna be a fun show, guys.
Show surprises.
So surprises. It's
I
gonna
gotta
be,
ask, where's Jose?
It's gonna be what?
Jose is being stupid.
Aw. Will he be here later?
Maybe. He's with Mike, and this is Mike's last night in Hamilton before he leaves for Costa Rica for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we start off the show with asking our guests how our day was, and tonight we're gonna start with Caitlin.
Oh boy.
How was your
My day was good. It was my first day off in a very long time. So I got to wake up whenever I wanted, and that was amazing. And then I went and hung out with my friend Kyle, and that was just about it, but it was really good.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was good. I'm content.
You're content with life. What did you guys do?
Who?
You and Kyle.
Oh, we went to dinner and we talked about Warped Tour.
Warped Tour. That's a subject we're going to be touching on tonight.
Yeah.
Wow, what a segue. That's not really a segue
it's
yet.
not even a segue. It'd be too much of a segue. Alex, how was your day today?
My day was pretty cool. I mean, I went out. I just started running again for like the first time in a month, so I'm getting back into getting physically active and stuff like that, which is always good. But I mean, other than that, it was just kind of a really, really boring day for me. Like, nothing really else went on.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Everyone just seems to have like these like boring ass days. Like Caitlin was just like, it's just a day. Just went out to go eat. Alex, you know.
Yeah.
You guys like, do exciting shit? Like,
No.
What?
Well, anyway, Alex. I mean, it sounds like you had a pretty decent day then. I guess.
Yeah, it was decent enough. Yeah.
There you go. Hey Dan, did you have any more of an
This is a very
exciting day?
dark episode.
I had a really good day.
Oh, there we go. All right, Dan, what did you do today?
Woke up at around noon, and then a half hour to an hour later, me and Marina ended up going to the place to get her car inspected, which passed, so it was a good day. And then we went over to Long Beach Island to meet up with her dad, and then we got lunch and had one of the best chicken cheesesteaks I've ever had. And what else did we do today?
Like drove around and shit.
Yeah, we just like ended up driving around.
Well,
You know.
that sounds like fun. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you got the car inspected, so like when you get the car inspected, you can proceed to drive it.
What's up?
Well, once you get the car inspected, you have to, of course, like drive it places. It's like a
Yeah, of course.
We were
it's like
celebrating.
a celebration. Yeah, absolutely. Now, where did you get the best chicken cheesesteaks from?
Neptune's in Harvey Cedars.
Neptune's Market, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that in Philly still, or is that back in Jersey?
That's in back in Jersey on Long Beach Island.
Oh, still in LBI. Okay. Oh well, I'll have to try it next time I'm out there. I didn't know there was a thing.
Steve Talk. Is that you, Ollie?
Yeah, it's me, Ollie.
Hi. I haven't seen you.
It's been a while. I think it's been like what, a few weeks.
I know. Whatever you want to call it.
we'll hang out again soon. Sure enough. So we got the whole gang of your persona here. So I have no idea how we're gonna do this. If anyone wants to share how their day was, you guys can just get right to it.
All right. My day was all right. Me and this guy, Jeremy, we work for my father. We landscape and stuff, and it was rainy and cold, and half of our equipment was working. So it was a fun day, I suppose.
And not to mention 11 hours of it.
11 hours of it in the dark. I couldn't really see much.
Did you guys work in a cave?
Well, nah. Someone down at 4, and we didn't get done until around like 6, so we couldn't really see much.
Damn.
That
For that
sounds
last
terrifying.
Yeah, it just sounds like an awful time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And what did you do, Tyler?
Well, I work at a Chinese restaurant delivering Chinese food, and then a penny board over here. That was pretty much my day.
Did you have a fun trip at least? I mean, did you see any cool sights on your penny trip?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler, yeah.
I mean, I had to drive all the way to Shimong, which is like half an hour away, because someone forgot lo mein noodles. Well, the people working, and they was like, "Look, we forgot to take noodles to this customer. Can you drive half an hour away from Hamilton and deliver to them?"
He's pissed.
You know, what ended up probably happening was that like you ate the lo mein noodles and then went and blamed it on someone else just so that you can get a free lunch.
No.
Yeah.
Lo mein is so good.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I've yet to meet anyone that doesn't like Chinese food. So, like, if I were to ever start driving for a Chinese food restaurant, I'd probably end up stealing food and then blaming it on them. So
I would be an asshole for lo mein. Like, I would be the biggest. Oh, I would do anything for lo mein.
Lo mein's delicious.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Caitlin's going to do anything for lo mein?
I really like food.
Caitlin's willing to do anything for lo mein.
I've been eating this entire time. Like, of course
every
I love
episode,
Chinese
every
food.
episode that we have, you're found eating.
There's been peanut butter and Oreos. Was that a group Skype or was that
that
a
was
Babe
that
Talk?
that was a Babe Talk, but that was before like the format that we had. Like before we started interviewing people.
Caitlin's just
peanut
sitting with
butter.
peanut butter and Oreos.
Yeah, I remember that. I was there.
Now, Alex, when you order Chinese food, what do you end up getting?
I don't know, because to be honest, I don't really order Chinese food that much because I'm kind of new to the whole Chinese food game. Like really new. Like about like 2 years ago, I didn't eat Chinese food. I don't know why. I just didn't like it, but now I mean
Horrible existence.
Yeah.
No, but now I like I mean, I go and I get like oh geez, I forget exactly what I get because it's been like it's been like months, but I think I get like vegetable lo mein, maybe. I'm not
That
sure.
is so boring.
I don't know.
We get Chinese like once a week.
Yeah.
What
Chicken.
Yeah, Dan, what do you guys get?
We get like everything.
Yeah, I usually get sweet and sour chicken.
Like $50 worth of food. My mom orders like a shit ton.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Everything, or should we?
Or just nothing. What about you, Caitlin? You what do you get off the menu?
I usually get beef lo mein, sesame chicken, fried crab meat wontons. I really like Chinese food. I get everything. I get the Chinese donuts. Those are good.
Stop. You.
Wait, you like the fried wontons?
Oh, crab meat wontons? Yes, I'm in love with
Yeah, those are
I want to be buried in a coffin of those.
I know, they're so good. No,
Now,
you know
we
what
can
else?
just,
There's
like-
the Cinnabon Delights from Taco Bell. They're the shit.
Those are really good.
Oh
They
my
just
God.
pop right in your mouth. I love Cinnabon.
I wish they had like a 50-pack.
I can't get past the Louis C.K. joke when he was talking about Cinnabon, and it kind of like ruined it for me.
What happened?
Because you can only eat Cinnabon with the frosting, and Louis C.K. in one of his stand-ups had equated the frosting that you get with a Cinnabon whatever to hot sperm. And like you just sit there and you're just guzzling down like the hot sperm. And then I went to my mall the next day and while I'm like, I want to send a fuck, no I don't. I don't want to send it on anymore because I can't eat it without the hot sperm. I mean icing. It's a thing now. So.
It's like imagine going to Cinnabon one day and be like, yeah, can I
just told the story.
Roll out the hot sperm.
How have you guys avoided this joke? This joke is a pretty.
I've heard it.
Thing.
If sperm actually tasted like that, it would be great.
Well,
maybe I would eat sperm if it tasted like that.
Okay.
I might be able to go gay if sperm actually tasted like Cinnabon frosting. That is now a quote. That is now an official quote.
That's something that everybody can attest to.
Something that everyone can attach.
What's up?
I mean, what other food would you guys like?
What was
taking
that?
phone calls in the middle of the show. I'm trying to think what other mall food that I would be able to eat.
Bourbon chicken.
Mall sushi.
Mall sushi, really?
No.
It's banging. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Mall pizza.
It is so good. You don't even know.
Now, what mall sushi do you guys have?
Oh shit. What was that place called in the mall?
It's pronounced right. Osako.
Osaki's?
Osaki or
Something like that. I don't know. It's pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, sorry about that.
Yeah, the Hamilton Mall. You guys probably don't know where that is, but it's in Hamilton.
Oh, Osaka's.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have the same mall, yeah. So Osaka's. I mean, it's pretty good. They have some cheap chicken bowls for $3, a whole bunch of hella rice and shit. That's cool.
Oh yeah, I never got that. Sushi.
Yeah, it's good. It's like a bunch of food. It's a struggle menu. Caitlin, what food are you eating at your local mall?
Bourbon chicken. We have this place called Charlie's, and it's subs and stuff like that, and it's so good.
But don't you have a Subway?
Yeah, but it's more like.
'Cause that guy sounds kind of skeevy.
Cheesesteaks and stuff like that, but I don't get the cheesesteaks because I'm from Philly, so I only eat them there because everyone else butchers them. But it's
Got the elitist over here, the elitist salad. I'm from Philly, so I can only eat certain cheesesteaks. Everyone else.
No, when you're raised in Philly or South Jersey, you can only get them where you grew up getting them.
I can see that. All right, I'll give that to you. I respect that. Right. Alex, what are you eating at your local mall?
Well, sometimes I go and get Wendy's, but I've kind of been at odds with Wendy's lately because Wendy's always messes up my order.
Oh no!
No, and it's every Wendy's that I go to. It doesn't matter if it's at my local mall or just a random Wendy's. They always mess up my order. They always because I don't really like their cheeseburgers. I just like a plain hamburger basically, and they always put cheese on it, and it always messes it up.
Because normal Americans eat cheeseburger, Alex.
Yeah, but it's the processed yellow cheese. That's gross. Ugh.
Well, nigga, if you wanted a gourmet burger, you don't go to. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm not getting far too into this.
I love when Ollie gets far too into this.
He gets far too into it. Hey, I just don't like Wendy's cheeseburgers, and the pickles too. The pickles too. No, but I've.
You don't like eating them.
No,
don't eat them.
No, I like the burgers themselves. I like the hamburgers themselves. I just don't like the cheese part of it.
So order a hamburger.
But
I do, but they always
hamburgers though.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Wendy's mess up your order.
Yeah, they always mess up my order. They always put cheese on it.
I think you're just really salty that you force yourself to go to a restaurant you don't like.
I do like Wendy's. Wendy's has great fries. But you know what doesn't mess up my order? White Castle. White Castle is great. White Castle, I've never had a beef with them.
We don't have White Castle.
Never had a beef with them because it's not made out of beef.
White Castle is delicious.
I'm funny,
see,
I promise.
I was actually very misled. I remember when I was on tour with Millhouse doing their pictures and shit, and we went to a White House, and I totally thought that they were like real burgers.
You went to a White
White
House?
Castle.
I mean,
What, you went to the White House?
we went to the White House just on the stop.
Obama was just like grilling, you know.
Obama was just grilling in the backyard. Obama was like,
Grilling a cheeseburger.
Anyway, so we went to White
Because
Castle.
real Americans eat cheeseburgers.
And
They
we had, they do.
Burgers.
We
Remember
had,
that.
the whole ritual you do before you go to White Castle, which is snoochie boochies and shit. And we went over to it, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have like a nice White Castle burger. And like I didn't know that they were all like sliders. I was pissed because like I was expecting like one big ass burger, and like no one had told me that they all come in sliders. So like I'm tripping shit. They're like, oh, you want a burger? I'm like, yeah, I'll get a burger, thinking it's just gonna be one burger because apparently it was like well known. So when I opened my bag and I just see like a bunch of little burgers, I'm like, what the fuck? And like I go inside, no one's questioning why I'm going inside. I go inside and I'm like, and looking at the menu, and they're all small burgers. I'm like, where the fuck did I go? And I go back inside the van, and I'm like, guys, they're all sliders. And they're like, yeah, duh. What's wrong with you? Sit down. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought I was getting one burger. I was pissed. I was pissed.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they're all sliders.
I didn't know that. Why the fuck is that a thing?
See? Exactly, yeah. So when you go over to White Castle, you're not going to trip out.
What's wrong with you people? How do you not know this?
So wait. What's on the menu then?
burgers.
No, hold on. I have a genuine, legitimate question. What's on the menu then? Because if it's just like a mini burger, isn't it just like you want a burger or you want a cheeseburger, and how many of them do you want? Like, could there really be much else on the menu?
like,
Yeah.
There's like different variations of them though. There's like a chicken one.
Like egg sandwiches for breakfast.
Onion rings.
French fries. Onion rings are good though.
I'm literally googling
Mozzarella
this
sticks.
right now.
The mozzarella sticks are delicious. I always get them
never
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
their milkshakes are real good.
Persona, have any of you guys been over to a White Castle before? Like ever?
I have.
Yep. I've been there.
I've been to White Castle.
Only once.
Only once.
Yo, when I went into White Castle, this guy came in with like I was eating my burgers and whatnot, and this like weird looking guy came in and he put latex gloves on, and he was wearing a trench coat, so it was kind of a bad experience. I just bugged out, and I thought I was gonna get shot or something. I don't know.
He didn't even do anything. All he did was just wear like latex gloves and a trench coat and like.
You're just like, I've seen this too many times.
Like, did he flash you, or did he like try and cop a feel? Like, was there any actual incident that happened?
He just like once he opened the door, he put latex gloves on, and he was wearing this long trench coat. He looked kind of shady, and I don't know. I was kind of scared for my life.
And that was it.
Yeah, like a menacing look. Was he just like that?
He just like just laughed at me. Oh,
Was he like, is this what you crave?
That's what you wanted.
Is this what you like?
Are you about this life?
With long hair and a trench coat, like long curly gray hair and a trench coat. That's what I saw.
Oh shit. Yeah, that sounds like it kind of gave me that too. I mean, like when any individual walks in with a trench coat, it always starts off shady. Like in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the gloves, the latex gloves were like, you know.
I guess when I do it.
Oh.
People who buy trench coats should have like a background check done on them.
Absolutely.
Just like if you're getting a trench coat, you just need to be like checked out and just be like, "Are you okay? Do you need to talk to anybody?"
How are you feeling emotionally?
How are you feeling emotionally? It's like at every Burlington coat
Have you committed any felonies
like
lately?
Set section where they have a bunch of trench coats and then like a line for ID check and shit. Anyway, so Brian Stars had done this, but I want to take this position from him because he's Brian Stars, and it's weird that he's now announcing the Warped Tour lineup for 2015. Has anyone got a chance to see the lineup yet?
Yep.
Who is it so far?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that. I should have had this information up, but at the last second, I decided that I was going to start to host a show. So I'm going to continue to make words and sounds until I actually pull up the link for...
I actually have it right up here. So.
Do you, Alex North? Alex North, you can tell the whole group and the rest of our viewers who's going to be the first announced tours.
All right. So we have 5 bands that are announced, and they are Neck Deep, Front Porch Step, Handguns, Kosher Dills, and Palisades.
Kosher Dills? That's a band?
Kosher Dills with a Z.
Kosher Dills? What?
Sammy, Henry just texted me, Jose's girlfriend.
That's funny.
He said, yo, Dan's faces are cracking me up.
Oh, there we go. But I'm pretty sure that in Kosher Dills, it sounds like Attila's like rap solo group.
Oh,
no, it's actually a Jewish rapper, and I know that people would make that joke. Oh, it sounds like a Jewish rapper. And I checked out his music video right after they announced him, and he literally is wearing a yarmulke, so he's legit.
So he's Modest Yahoo.
Yeah, but he doesn't have like the beard, basically.
Okay.
Now, Neck Deep, this is their first year that they're doing Warped, right?
No, they were on last year.
They were on last year, okay. This is definitely Front Porch Steps first year at Warped.
Nope, he was on last year also.
Wow, I am just a fucking mess.
And Handguns also, it's their second year.
Handguns I definitely know, yeah.
Palisades, I think this is their first year.
Where's Palisades from?
They're from Jersey. They're from Menlo something.
Menlo Park?
Yeah, I think Menlo Park. Actually, I saw them play a local venue when they were a band called Maryland is Dead, and they were pretty cool. Pretty cool dudes, so, you know.
Wherever at?
I'm kind of excited for them. At the Meat Locker in Montclair.
Meat Locker.
That's a good venue. It's a good venue. I like that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
While I was doing some preparation before Babe Talk, before shit, I was realizing how many venues that we actually do have between South Jersey and North Jersey. Like, it was actually kind of cool, like, to think back, like, oh, I wonder where Persona's played, and we have like a decent amount of. That's just some state love. I wasn't really going anywhere with that. I was just kind of like, oh, cool.
I wish Maryland had that many venues.
How many venues does Maryland have?
I mean, I only book it maybe 3.
I mean, is there? There might be a whole other world you don't know about.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple out in Frederick and some like in Annapolis, but that's about it. There's not a lot. Like, any young scene that goes anywhere is in Baltimore, like in the city. And there's only a few there. It's really unfortunate because we don't do house shows here.
Now, why don't you guys do house shows out there?
We don't have houses, and the police are fucking assholes here.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. But we have one house that we use when we really need to. You know, like when I like if a friend of mine is coming through and I can't put anything together, like my friend will like open up her house, but like only if it's like enough notice. And like it's that desperate of a situation. So we're thankful for her, but other than that, it's kind of tough.
Now I'm trying to think of how other houses. Like, Alex, up north, how many houses are actually still going strong? Because I do know that there are like maybe like 1 or 2. I do know there's my friend John does a Friendship Mountain out in where's that Mac? Where's that out at? Friendship Mountain House. Egg Harbor City. I think. Never heard that one. All right. I know we have the Shed. That's a
the Shed.
The Shed.
Yeah. Friendship Mountain. Grand Air Booking. Represent.
Grand Air Booking.
Woo! Now, and Alex, what about
I have a question for your persona, really quick?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Metastatic. When is the release show for that happening?
The release show?
It's going to be.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still got a whole interview to go. Oh, Dan, I have not showed you the rope shows just yet. Oh, look at this little eager beaver.
Sorry. By the way, your Persona's new song is amazing. Check it out.
You know what? We very well might check that out tonight as well. Dan, I'm so sorry. I just like had you walk in and I did not tell you. I didn't let Dan know anything before coming in.
Okay.
But that is cool. Now, seeing as that the Warped Tour very well might be shaping up to be fairly alright, do you think that I know I didn't go last year, and we have talked about whether Warped Tour is outgrowing us or anything, but as a group, do you think this is shaping up to be like an actual decent, like with the first announcement, it's hard to not speculate whether it's going back to the pop punk theme, like it was like 3 years ago.
Right.
Anyone can just jump in with this.
I think
I
it
don't-
is.
I feel like Warped Tour is kind of like
Okay, let's
declining.
wait. I just realized. Excuse me, sorry. Anyway, I won't put kicking on the side, but Alex, Dan, your persona, do you guys think that this is going to shape up to be another pop punk year?
I think it is.
I think so too. I mean, I've noticed that the Warped Tour lately has been pretty much like trendy, whatever's in. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I kind of got as an idea. But I mean, I don't know. I remember it back when there were
Mixed bands.
yeah, it was just like a wider variety of genres, and now it's kind of mostly like what's popular, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised.
It's more like a franchise.
That makes sense. Now, have you guys gone to Warped Tour like all the time? Is there like a favorite unit you guys have had?
Favorite year?
Yeah.
See, I haven't been. I went like 2-3 years ago, and I went backstage for Taking Back Sunday. I saw them. That was fun, I guess. But yeah, was that 2012? I'm not sure, but like before that, I never really went, but I always got the compilation discs.
Oh yeah, the comp discs that come with them. I'm pretty sure
right.
they like just throw it at you when you first walk into Warped.
I got a bunch of. I got one. I remember I have a bunch of them, and I never went, so I don't know how I got them, but.
They sell them in stores, I think.
Compilation disc.
Maybe that makes sense then. Maybe that's how that happened.
Yeah.
Now thinking back on Warped Tour, I'm trying to think like what was used to be my favorite booth, and I remember that the Truth booth always had some fun shit going on. Like last year, they had Magic the Gathering come in, and they were giving away free cards, and it was like at my peak of community college. I was like making decks and shit, so I was like, oh, it's a Warped Tour deck. What booths did you guys have stupid fun at when you guys went to Warped Tour?
Did you go to the Tandem Warped Tour?
Yeah.
You ever check out the inflatable slip inside the head right where you walk in?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No, I
I
actually
love
like
that thing.
And you had like a big slip and slide out in front of like Susquehanna Bank Center, and it was like the best way to fucking cool off because it was really hot that day.
Yeah.
I was at that year in Camden. That was so sick.
That was a good year. Andrew WK played, and that's like why 2010 Warped Tour will always be my favorite year.
Because Andrew WK.
Because Andrew WK.
Andrew WK should play again, Warped Tour.
He should. I'll pay like $40 to see him.
Yeah.
But only 40.
Only 40. Nothing else. Nothing more.
Alex, what was your favorite booth and or year of Warped?
My favorite booth, I mean, I can't really say my favorite booth because I didn't really spend like a lot of time going around checking out the booths. Like I kind of like went in between sets like nonstop all throughout the day essentially. So
Oh, I guess I was just a lame kid that looked at
yeah.
the pre-show.
So I would say that my favorite year might be 2012. I forget exactly if this is the year, but I know that the Wonder Years were on. I think this was the first time that they were on the tour when they played the Nintendo 3DS stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dead Sarah was on, which was like the big band that like everybody was like hyping up that year, and they were absolutely amazing when I saw them. Fireworks played. I remember Moving Mountains played.
You know what? I think I remember. Yeah, that was the first year that I think I have gone.
Hello
to
Goodbye
Warped Tour.
played.
Oh,
Hello Goodbye didn't play my date though.
Hello Goodbye is the best.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
there
you
were
go
there were a lot of
2010?
good bands that year. Maybe I know they played. Wait,
That
last
actually
year.
might have been 2011 because I'm pretty sure 2010 was when Paramore was doing their California runs.
My computer like talks to you.
I think it might be 2011 actually.
Wait, I'm concerned about the talking computer.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
And,
what was that?
I need an update, so my computer like
Talks in a Stephen Hawking
yeah, it talks in like a deep like. You need an update now.
Oh, that's fantastic. What kind of computer are you guys running that it speaks to you? I didn't know that shit happened.
It's just a MacBook, but my one friend Brian came over once and got real drunk and went into my settings and then so whenever I have a low battery, it yells at me about it, and it scared the shit out of me one day.
That's a perfect prank.
Yeah, it was like, battery is low. I was like, what the hell was that?
Just like that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Caitlin, what was your favorite year for Warped?
I kind of have to say this past year just because I got to go for a week, and
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
yeah, so like this past year, and like I got to see so many friends and like do so many like crazy things. Like I saw Saves the Day like backstage 2 days in a row. I saw 4 Years Strong 7 times, and they're one of my favorite bands. Like it was just like a lot of like really awesome stuff. Like I was super lucky, but it's like I have to say this past year.
Yeah. I think I remember, is when Alex said that the Wonder Years played, that was my first year actually going to Warped. And I had wanted to see the Wonder Years play for the longest time because that was like when I first got into pop punk and shit. And I remember I was waiting at the Absecon train terminal, waiting to catch the bus over to the train. I was at the train station. I was going to catch the train to go all the way out to Camden. Or I think there's like one layover, and I meet these like high school kids, and my one friend was with, and she was like, hey, and I'm like, oh hey, we're all gonna go to Warped Tour, and I'm gonna see it in the morning. She's like, oh me too, it's gonna be fun time. So I was like, yeah, cool, and I was like super stoked on it. I was like pause it up, and we get on the train and we go into Warped Tour and shit, and we're walking through. And I didn't really know any of the bands because that was like my first time going to Warts, and it was like I just knew pop punk shit. So like all the staples, like I'm Alex at Fireworks. I know one years. I forget what other bands there were that was performing that year, but I do specifically remember there was a band called Pepper. I don't know if you guys know who Pepper is, but they're like a Red Hot Chili. Yeah,
they're like ska reggae, right?
Yeah.
I know.
And they gave an awesome performance, and I was just like astounded. But in the middle of Pepper's set, all of these kids just start lighting blunts and smoking weed. I'm like, oh, this is a thing. And my one friend, Ninwit, walks right behind me, and she goes, hey! And I'm like, hey! And I swear to God, she couldn't be more than like 13 or 14 years old. She just reached down her boobs and just like, ah ha ha ha! And I'm like, the fuck is that? And she's just like, wee, you want to smoke? I'm like, sure, I'm cool. And I think this might have been like the second time that I smoked before, and I was like, yeah, sure, what the hell, what can go wrong? There's reggae playing, the white guys are just slapping the bass and shit. What better time to smoke weed? So we end up smoking. I started slapping the bass, and it just going crazy, and it was so much fun. And I think I might have blacked out for like 3 minutes. It was hot as shit. And I just remember the set ending, and I'm sitting on the floor, and we're all talking. And I stand up, I look at my little schedule that I have in my pocket, and I'm like, oh shit, the Wonder Years are going to play. And then I, with my stoned ass, try and go over to the amphitheater to where the Wonder Years are going to play. And they just went on, and I'm losing my shit. I walk over to the side, somehow get like right next to the pit, and I just like, swear to God, use all my energy in like 0.5 seconds, and then just like realize that I'm high, and I'm just sitting there, and there's like so much shit going around, and I was completely overwhelmed. And I swear to God that like Soupy stared at me like in the eyes for like 3 different songs to try and sing the lyrics, and I knew like every one of the lyrics, but I swear to God, Soupy goes down to me with the microphone, looks at me like right in the eye with his like one knee, and like it's just waiting for this one black kid in the entire sea of pop punk kids to sing along with the lyrics, and I couldn't do anything. I was just like focusing on standing and not being killed. I know, and it was making me so
You disappointed Soupy, man.
I did disappoint Soupy because he looks at me and he like stares me in the eye, and I'm just like, And that was it. And I couldn't do anything else. And then I realized, like, halfway into the set, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This is too much. And I walk out the set, and I was forever disappointed at myself because the first time I saw the Wonder Years, I was stoned off my ass, and it made no difference, and super was disappointed.
That's
Still my
horrible.
favorite year of Warped Tour, but very, very severely disappointed.
Horrible.
He probably put you on the spot because he knew you were high. He was
He probably did. And I was
That's
like the
something
only
he
black
would totally do.
And like it was awful because I was high, looking like an idiot, and the only black kid there. Like I couldn't stand out anymore if I had a sign that said "Pop Punk sucks." Like I
No.
would have been like the only other thing that could have said it all.
Ollie, no. In Philly, there is another one of you. Do you
I'm pretty sure
remember
there are a lot of us in
from the
Philly that
Mano
are
show? No, I mean your twin. I mean your twin.
I want to
I wasn't even trying to be racist that time.
Oliver, there are a lot of
I wasn't even trying to be racist that time.
that time.
That time.
That time. Oh dear God, I can't.
No, do you remember the Man Overboard show?
Yeah, the holiday show.
Yeah, the one that we like officially met at.
Oh yeah, and like Brian was over there too, and he was like
Yeah.
doing orgasm. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was weird. But do you remember how there was like a guy there that looked exactly like you?
I honestly don't. Wait, I think we've
Okay.
had this conversation before. I don't
We
remember.
have.
It very
I'm
well might have
telling-
been me.
I'm telling this story. Wait, you thought it was who?
Me, because like I told you, I'm like I don't remember seeing another guy that looked like me, because I know the
No,
other kid that
okay.
goes to the shows around the
Story
area is
time.
Prince.
Story time.
Is it?
There's
Okay.
Ollie is standing there in a black long sleeve shirt and a short white sleeve shirt on top. And he's tall, and so it's like Man Overboard, and this was my birthday. I'm there with like one of my best guy friends in the world. Like I'm going all over the place, like all through the crowd. And then I see Ollie, and I go up to him and I like grab his arm and I was like, "What's up?" Not Ollie. Someone that looks exactly like Ollie. A tall black kid wearing a black long sleeve shirt with a white short sleeve shirt on top of him. And I think they were both wearing hats. And I was just like, "Oh, sorry, you're not Ollie." So like got to like 5-10 minutes later, I like run through the pit again and I see Ollie in front of me. So I went up and hugged him from behind. He turns around. It's not Ollie. I'm hugging a complete stranger. And this happens variously like 5 times throughout the night. And every time I'm like, "Sorry, you look like my friend. But I'm a racist white bitch because I think 2 black people look alike." So that was the worst night ever.
Oh, this is fantastic. I honestly keep forgetting that story every time you tell it. You really just need to stop hugging black people until you have like you need to like look at driver's licenses and then like
Friend.
I just want to be your friend. Why don't you guys like me? Love me.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Oh, that's hysterical. But I'm pretty sure that we can. That's. Well, we will hug soon because I'm pretty sure we're going to be meeting over at one of your shows sometime soon.
Yeah?
I think. Yeah, probably. Hopefully. I want to.
I wish you were coming to my birthday show.
I got to be in AC. Shit's going down in Atlantic City with the 1787 Collective, who is going to put out Your Persona's new EP that's going to be out on March 3rd or March 1st. I forget. Which one, guys?
March 1st.
March 1st.
Yes,
How
sir.
about we start asking you some questions
Oh yeah.
about that EP and about your persona? It's about that time. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get it. All right, so for the record, if you guys can just address the audience as to who you are and what position you guys play in your persona.
All right. So I'm Matt, and I do vocals and rhythm guitar. I'm the lead dude, and it's Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy and I do drums.
I'm Tyler, and I play lead guitar for the band Your Persona.
And we're missing one other individual. Who would that be?
Yeah, that's the bassist, Jose.
He does screen, backup vocals, and bass for the band.
All right, sweet. Now, this would be one of the first questions that I would ask, which in turn actually is kind of a request question that we have. Your persona, is that actually based off the video game, or would that be off of or the video game in the anime series, or is that just another story to that?
We didn't talk about that.
No, this got nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started the your persona back in like late 2008 with a friend, and it was like an acoustic thing. And then me and this guy started a death metal band. And then that we stopped that, and then I was like, yeah, we should start back up with the name your persona and like do something else. So I mean, that's what we did, and just kept the name and went with it. So I didn't even know about the anime until like a year ago. So yeah.
At least you guys know of it, which is pretty funny.
Right.
Now, what's the actual story behind your persona? Did it pull from an event that happened to you, or was there like a special meaning to go along with it?
No, not really.
Nah. I mean, if there's no story.
The name came up. I can't remember honestly, but it was a pretty long time ago. Me and my friend Carl, we started the acoustic thing, and we just needed a title to go by, and we threw around all these like stupid names, and that was just like a name that worked. And I mean, you could take the meaning as to like whatever you'd like. It could mean a lot of things. Like persona, it's person in Spanish. It's also like a mask, or like in Greek, yeah. And it could also be like like your personality, who you are. It could be like a front you put on. So I mean, we want to express ourselves through our music, so that's why that kind of worked out in our favor. That name.
All right, that's cool. I mean, like it ends up working out because, like, I'm pretty sure that the meeting itself can just be divulged into any way that you want. So that ends up working out cool. Yeah, Alex, you can go.
All right. So when I was listening to the EP you guys put out for the first time, the one band that kept coming back to me in terms of like how you guys sounded was From First to Last. You guys, for whatever reason, really remind me of From First to Last a lot. Have you gotten that comparison before? And if so, do you take any influence from them or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, that's funny, man, that you say that, because well, their EP, like Ultimatums for Egos and Teen Angst, their first full length. We all are all pretty influenced from that, but we're mostly influenced from the early 2000s era of music. But that's funny you say that. We get compared to From First to Last all the time, and it actually was kind of shocking because I've been told a lot that people say I sound like Sonny Moore, which I don't hear it at all.
Yeah, yeah, I
really
did notice that actually. I totally noticed that. I'm like, yo, that sounds like Sonny Moore. That sounds like Skrillex.
Oh God.
It's funny. Yeah, but I don't know why, because I don't say it, but we get that a lot, so it's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, you should probably just grow your hair like Sonny Moore.
Yeah.
Looking at my glasses.
Yeah. Dubstep.
Dropping the bass.
All right, we'll move on to the questions. Then we go on. Dan or Caitlin. I don't know which of you guys have a question for the band, but either one of you guys can go.
Well, someone mentioned you have a new record or EP coming out in March?
Yeah, March 1st.
March 1st. Is it an EP or is it a record, like a full album?
It's a 6-track EP.
Yeah, 6-track.
Okay, what's that called?
Metastatic.
Metastatic.
Yeah, Metastatic.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah, we're very excited. We had it.
We're super ecstatic about Metastatic.
Oh, use.
Good one.
Yeah, we had it recorded back in February.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I went through some medical problems, and we had to put it on hold. So we've been just like holding on to it for a while until we were able to play shows on it and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how would you guys say this would be different from your last EP you guys had put out back in, I want to actually say February of last year as well?
Way different.
Yeah, it's way different. I mean, I guess it's just more
Faster, catchier.
yeah, faster.
You can still hear us in it, but
Yeah.
we take on definitely a new character.
There's not like stops or anything. It's just like all within one motion. In a lot of our tracks.
And it's more like I don't know. There was way more emotion put into most of it. You know, like I don't know, I feel like it's just more mature.
And it's what brought us closer together, like writing this.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
All right, Dave, you want to go on with your question?
Mm-hmm. So, word on the street is you guys are releasing this through 1787. How'd you guys land that?
We talked to him a couple months after recording it,
Yeah.
and that's when he pretty much just started the whole record label division. So we always had that like in the back of our mind, but we're just like, you know what? Let's go contact him, see if we can get something going.
Yeah. I mean, like, I want to say that that record label is fairly new. Last year they had put out Keep This Close's EP, which will also be on the show in a few weeks. And so it's starting to get a nice connection, like especially with the local bands. How has the relationship between all the local bands? Because a lot of us like kind of play us, because I totally play an instrument. All the local bands, everyone just has like a close-knit community. At least it feels like. I know Merritt, Pines, Keep This Close, Talk Radio. Like you guys have all played before, and within the years of you guys have been a band, how has the band community actually been? Not much of the scene, but the band community itself have been receptive towards each other.
It's actually been very good. We have a lot of really good friends and bands all throughout New Jersey, and we pretty much all help each other out. And that's really the way it should be.
Because like compared to other people that like would get jealous, and like others will like begin to talk shit on other bands, and they'll just be like, oh, you guys are playing at here again, or like, oh, when you guys going to start to branch out, and you're going to stop being like a local band. And like people often forget that it's your hometown that you want to get a niche in first before like you go exploiting. Like your persona has a very fantastic hometown following. Like even with the hiatus that you guys have taken off, there were a lot of us still rooting for you guys compared to just like regular bands. Just like, oh, when's the music gonna come back out? No, everyone was like legit concerned, like with the actual hiatus going on. And like I don't know, like other areas seem to be different. I don't know if you guys have seen that as well.
No, you're definitely right, man. And it really feels good to have all the support, and it's just like all the bands like around here, most of us are all like really good friends, and we just support each other and help each other out, like get each other shows and swap favors. It's just like it's a great South Jersey is like a great scene, man. And I honestly I don't know, I love it.
Yeah. I fucking love this town. Alex.
All right, yeah. I think Dan asked this earlier or something along these lines, but is there any tours, any shows that are going to be sort of in like conjunction with this new release that's being put out?
Possibly, not possibly. March. There's no exact date, but there might be a lot of stuff that's going to happen before also.
Could you guys elaborate on that?
All right.
We're probably going to be touring a lot before we release that.
Yeah, we're going on a 2-week tour at the beginning of January as of now, and then we were planning another tour for right after we released. So
sweet. What are you guys going to be announcing that tour soon, or is it going to be like a
or
January or March?
No. Okay. All right. Got it. Gotcha. I didn't know what stage I could be like. Can you tell people? Like, can you?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We already put out some of the dates for the January tour, but as for the March one, it's not booked yet. So yeah, we weren't really gonna say
Gotcha.
anything.
All right. I'll stop. I'll
that's
You're
we're trying to find out what would be the best, pretty much, for the release.
Makes sense. Yeah. Sounds good. Caitlin.
Okay, if you could, I always love asking bands this. If you could pick a dream tour lineup to go out with, who would you pick?
Oh, we're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, it's going on.
Well, of course, we want to pick something different since we grew up different music scenes.
Is this individual or is this?
Yeah.
We'll go individual. We will go individual. Yes.
Are you talking about like signed bands or yeah, I guess
Oh,
signed
any
bands.
band in the world. They could be signed or unsigned. It could be you two for all I care.
They can be broken up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
you go first. You're the front man.
All right,
You want to tour the Beatles? You know, tour your little heart out.
hands down. My first choice would be Thrice.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely Thrice. Poison the Well. And I guess Finch if they played old stuff.
Have they played
We
one
knew
of
both of those.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah,
Finch.
those? Only what it is a band.
Poor
Yeah, what
Finch. Nobody
Yeah.
likes
I
their
love-
new stuff.
I love
It's a-
Finch through and through.
All right, Jeremy. What would your tour be?
That's fucking hard.
Or Tyler, if you already have your tour in mind.
Behemoth.
Did it rule?
Well, he already
I'm
picked
just full of these jokes tonight. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Poison Well is like that would definitely be my first pick. Census Fail and The Used.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
But
Yeah, that'd be a good tour.
That'd be great. Can I change?
I just
No,
I'd throw my money at that tour.
Okay. For me, if I had to pick, it would probably be Glassjaw, Sensefail, and I guess Glassjaw, Sensefail, and either between early November or brand new. I guess early November since they're from my home.
Yeah, hometown.
Yeah.
I'm in tune.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah. What wasn't it a thing that people used to go over to? I'm pretty sure early November is what's his name? Someone help me.
Ace.
Ace?
Yes, Ace Andre. Like kids used to go like visit his house, like people visit the American football house and shit.
Yeah. That's
Like
a thing.
that's a thing that I've heard. People used to go over and like just look at his house and be like, oh, that's where Ace is. Just like people go over and like, take pictures of the fucking American football house.
That's
It's
fucking weird.
Or my dad's antique store, so I always visit him. And I used to actually visit him.
That's cool. See, I mean, you're gonna make some other kids cry over this. You do know that, right? That's a good. Dan, you got your question now?
Yeah. So the new song you guys just put out through the compilation CD, Sleeper. What is that song about? Like, what was going through like what was like happening as you guys were like writing that song?
Well, that song it's about like losing friends, and you know like
Losing connection.
and like yeah, and as time goes by, it's like you know people in your life start to dwindle away, but in the end, it's like was it me or was it you? And the bottom line is like you may not even know. It could have been no one. It's just like the way life works sometimes. It's just pretty strange. You know, people just drift apart for no apparent reason.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that song's
Yeah.
about.
Now, what was that compilation for? You, I remember you guys were describing it too, but if you could tell everyone what that compilation actually is, and yeah.
All right. Well, we got message we got messaged by this kid Andrew from this like promotion company called Rise or Die Records.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is you pick a song to be put on the comp. Out of 19 bands, I believe this one was. I'm not sure if he does more or less on the others, but after you're put on the comp, there's like 1,000 copies that are pressed of the CD. It's released online, and then they pick specific tours to hand it out at. So, yeah, tour dates. So ours is going to be handed out at the Circa Survive tour with Pianos Become the Teeth and Title Fight. Yeah, so what's going to happen is they're going to have people there who are handing out the comps either before, during, or after the bands play for free as like a promotional favor.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a promotional.
No, I can't wait for that show.
Yeah. When is that coming through our area?
The 13th.
Actually,
The 13th and the 14th.
yes.
Yeah. I'm actually going
And
to
I'll
miss it,
be
but
there
it seems like
on
it's
the
fun.
14th, along with this one.
They surprised you with a ticket.
Yeah. She surprised me with a ticket.
She scratched
And then I had
it.
to buy one for myself.
She won tickets from scratch-offs?
No, I had to buy one for myself.
It's just like, you win Circa Survive tickets.
I'm like, yo, the New Jersey Lottery is just going to have an influx of so much money. I will be playing for scratch-offs for tickets. Not money, tickets. Absolutely in the fucking heartbeat. Oh, man. Now, out of all the shows you guys have played, I remember I saw pictures from the Halloween show, which I missed, and I was very sad. What has actually been one of your favorite shows you guys have played thus far?
Shows we played thus far.
Favorite?
Yeah.
That's
Halloween.
hard.
Halloween was actually pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, the Halloween show was pretty
Where
awesome.
we had our comeback.
That was our comeback show. Yeah,
Had over 280 kids.
yeah, like 290 people. I couldn't even like sing in the mic because all of my friends were like crowding it, and I couldn't stay. And
I had like a string ripped off from his guitar.
Yeah.
Jacob was sick.
Favorite was Main Stage
Oh,
Rock.
yeah.
really,
Yeah.
we played Main Stage Trock once. That was pretty cool. That was when we like first started.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like a bunch of like stupid songs, but it was fun.
I loved the drum sound. That was it. That got me. Everything else, that sounds good.
Hey guys, real quick, how do people watch this? Because I have people texting me right now. They're like, I can't find it.
Oh, we could actually send the link. I will send it over to your. We have an event page in which people can ask questions for themselves. If you guys want to ask questions at home, on the top right-hand corner of your screen, there's actually a Q&A button, and you can click that in our Google Plus Hangout lobby, which I'm sending over to Jeremy right now. Or you can watch it via a YouTube string, which we have right here as well. So that's totally up to you guys. And we will also have the show available to watch after the air date. It will be up in like a few hours, or you can just catch it tomorrow on your sub screen. So yeah,
It says it comes up actually a few minutes after the show ends for some reason.
Yeah, I don't want to piss anyone off. I'm just like, where's the fucking? So I just
Yeah.
available to watch next day on demand.
You know, all those people lining up, ready to watch Babe Talk, right after the show ends.
Man, it's a madhouse afterwards.
Break the internet.
Break the internet.
Break the
Break
internet.
the internet.
I'm gonna sit.
You're Kim Kardashian.
Just move the entire screen. Alex, you got a question for these kids?
Yeah. So you said you were in a death metal band before your persona. Like, what was the difference between them in terms of like, I guess like the response that you got, or like the writing process and stuff like that? Like how did it really differ from all the stuff you're doing with your persona?
Oh shit.
Just a lot less blast beats.
Yeah, a lot less blast beats and a lot less angry lyrics about dismembering and gutting people.
All right.
Beautiful. That is fantastic.
I have a question related to that.
Yeah.
Can Offer Me the Escape make a comeback?
No.
Just no. No, it's not.
I want to see that happen.
That won't happen. I'm
Actually,
sorry, Dan.
speaking of death metal, circus drummer Steve Clifford was also in a death metal band. Also.
Yeah.
With the,
Really?
Dan Pilla. Oh yeah, our friend Dan Pilla.
The concubine.
The concubine. Yeah, that's crazy.
We found that out in the studio.
Yeah.
That was fucking
Yeah. Small world.
Good. Fun fact today.
Fun fact of the day. Galen, you got a question?
Okay. What has been your favorite place to play outside of your hometown?
Well, Meat Locker was pretty cool, as Tyler just said, because I mean, we got a lot of positive reaction. We had like
The first time I ever played, we really had like it was awesome reaction. Like we were playing with a bunch of mixed bands, it was all like metalcore bands, and we were like the one that stand out. And after we played, people just like came up to us, bought our merch, actually asked for our autographs, and asked for pictures for us at the end of the show.
yeah, we felt
Yo!
It
famous.
was crazy.
That's fantastic.
How nice.
Yeah, so
I
that
do.
was
If you have another question, I don't know if that was the only question about the comeback show, but Dan,
Oh, it's my turn?
but you.
So
If you
who
want, I mean, we can.
play with.
What
Who
was
are your
what?
favorite bands to play shows with?
Our favorite bands to play shows with.
Yeah.
We have like all different
Teeth for Teeth.
T for T.
Woo! Oh, that was adorable.
Unison.
Me versus I.
Yeah, Me versus I are good friends of ours, and the artwork of.
Mhm.
What about Sleepers Live?
And Sleepers Live, but they broke up. That was a good friend of good friends
Sleepers
of us.
Live.
Really?
Sleep In also. That's a good
Wait,
one.
wait. When Sleepers Live break up?
Late last year, I think.
Wait, I think like in the middle of this year they broke up.
I thought it was late last.
I think they were still playing a show when it just turned 2014.
I don't know.
No, because they played Sleep LP release show. Yeah, and then they like broke up after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. So the tagline that you guys have on your page is that if passion had a sound, it would be your persona. And you guys were talking about the new EP and how it has more passion and more strong set lyrics into it. Where do you guys pull that from? Like, how are you able to, especially from like that's a tagline? It's like it's passion, it's emotional. Where do you pull that from? And is there like anywhere in particular that you guys write about?
Life experiences.
Well, yeah, we write mostly about what we're going through, you know, life experiences, and you know, one thing that's different about it, I guess, is we play what we feel, what we want to play, and we don't try to be anything. I guess I don't know.
More real.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we just play what we play, and that's how it comes about. We don't try to sound like anybody. I mean, if we do sound like people, I guess
We
that's
just play what we both listen to.
that's just what happens. Yeah, but. And for the new release, I guess there's way more passion because I don't know. I was going through a lot at the time.
Well, either from Matt, who was going through a lot.
Yeah,
I was like bonded
yeah, I was going through some crap. I had cancer, so I was going through like the chemo, and half of the album was written like during all that time, like when it first happened. So. A lot of the lyrics are about all that, and yeah, it was just like more meaning to this than the last release, I suppose.
That makes sense. Yeah. Now, when you guys first came out with the first EP, like, did you guys like stumble upon it? Because I remember you saying that it was acoustic. Like, did you just like start to write and then like it just stumbled into oh fuck, this is a song, and then like you just added like full band to it, or was it like the same process you guys still like pulled from life experiences from a acoustic band and then just like actually wrote things down and like enhanced and then put out EP compared to what you guys are doing now and like refining your process now?
Well, what's funny is I started writing the acoustic stuff as like a project. It wasn't even for fun. What happened was me and my friend Carl were just playing guitar for the choir in high school, and the vocal coach, I don't know, the Spanish teacher. Sorry, Spanish teacher was doing a a dinner at the school for some event. I honestly can't remember. It was like an Italian dinner thing. I have no idea. But she wanted us to play guitar for it. It was kind of corny. So what we did was we just wrote songs, and it was real crappy, really crappy. But it was the first songs that we ever wrote. So I don't know. After that, we just we recorded for real cheap, because I mean, why not? And I know people liked it, but we actually the stuff is still on MySpace. If you go on our MySpace, the acoustic stuff is still on there.
Really?
Yeah, I know, it's surprising. We got like 20,000 plays somehow. Probably, I don't know. I have no idea. Probably all my mom. But and then I met
all my music.
I met Jeremy in Woodshop, and he was doing a bunch of like blast beats one day when we were hanging out at our friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, "Yo, dude, I play too. Let's jam." So we jammed out, and we wrote some metal with our friend Brian. Started a death metal band. I didn't play guitar. I just screamed. So that was fun. Then we thought we were real serious with it, and then we realized we weren't at all. So we just stopped doing that, and then
you recycled the members for the first wave of your persona.
Yeah, we recycled our members. We brought Carl back,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jeremy was on drums. So we just started writing music. It was really crappy, and we didn't know what we were going for. So we were like a bunch of mixed genres all together. It didn't make sense, and we recorded a crappy demo that we never released because it was horrible. And then our lead guitarist quit, so we brought in the other guitar player from the metal band. So it was just the metal band now, but playing alternative happy music. And then he quit, and then we found a bunch of other members, and then finally found Tyler. So, and we went through a couple bassists until we got Jose, and then that's when we finally found our sound. So that's how that all came about.
Sweet, that's really cool. Because it took some time, but eventually you found out what exactly your persona needed to sound like it and stick to it.
Exactly, yeah.
Sweet, Alex, you got anything more?
Yeah. Where do you guys see yourself in the next couple of years in terms of your persona and like what the future holds? Like, I'm not just saying, with the album coming up, like past that, where do you guys see yourself in terms of the band?
Hopefully, lots of touring. Hopefully, we get some bigger support. That's pretty much what I aim for.
Samesies.
Like really a serious label look at us, be like, whoa.
Just like, whoa.
The following is all I really care about. I listen to all these bands, that give me the chills and bring me back to when I was like younger. That nostalgic feeling I get from listening to like Rice and Finch. It just brings me back, man. And my biggest goal in life is to have other kids feel that when they listen to my band. That's all I care about. I don't care about the money. We're in it for the passion. That's all.
And if passion were to have a sound,
it'd be your persona.
There you go. Dan, you got a question for these kids?
Marita's got a question.
I have a question. What's the craziest thing that you guys have done as a band together?
Oh my god.
Tour stories.
Tour stories.
Lego.
Oh, this is rough. Oh no, what did we do?
I don't even know.
Can't remember.
Can we come back to that one? We'll let it marinate, because I can't really remember.
Well, I do have a question from Danny Ellenbeck, who's watching the show. Danny! He actually wants to know how booking your tour has been going thus far.
It's been going actually really good, but there's still a few dates, including where Danny is, that he should help us out.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, we can help, bro.
I'm pretty sure that's only what Danny was wondering. It's like, hey, we're gonna see you guys soon. We miss Danny. Now, the question that I also have from one of our regular panelists, Ashley Nicole, she usually opens with this question, and I reached out to her real fast to try and get it, because usually it gets a really great response. Do you guys have any advice for someone who's not involved in the scene, that's not necessarily a musician or in a band? Like, what would everyone be able to do to still contribute to our music scene?
Honestly, I would say go out to a show, because you get all these people paying like $30 to go see, I don't know, Jason Mraz because they like one of his songs, and they'll go and buy the whole album just because one song. When you can go out to a show and see 5 bands for $5, and I don't know, it's just, to me, it's a better experience than going to a concert where you don't get that personal, like, I don't know, interaction,
Yeah. You literally have a barrier that separates the stage from your audience, and like so sometimes that can be a little. And then like they get off the stage and you're like, all right, bye, I'm fucking going to our bus, and then they're fucking gone.
Exactly.
Jeremy, do you same question extends to you as well, and then Tyler we'll get your response as well.
Yeah, pretty much just go to shows. Actually want to be a part.
Go to shows, make new friends, and be a part.
That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Because like we can't have a community without, people.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
We can sure try to have a community without people, but like shit. Oh, all right. What are the chances of the new release being pressed on vinyl? Fucking Danny.
Oh, Danny.
Because I'm pretty sure from 1787 had released No Complies release on vinyl, and I think that actually is a good question.
Maybe.
We'll take a maybe.
It's hard to find good pricing for what we're looking for, because our EP's length is 19 minutes, and like you can get a 7-inch, but then what is it? 8 minutes.
6 minutes each side, isn't it?
6 minutes at 33 RPM.
Yeah, 6 minutes at 33 RPM, and then the next size up was like 8 on each side, which is 16 minutes. I mean, is it 9? No, wait. 9, right?
I literally forgot.
Basically,
everything doesn't fit well.
Yeah, it's just a big nightmare
Also,
right now.
and that was through the best company that I could find at the moment.
So we're still looking, yeah, pretty much.
So it's like a solid.
Hopefully.
Like,
Yeah, we want it,
Yeah.
very much.
Alex, do
so.
you have anything more?
Yeah, I got a question, although it's kind of a fluffy question. What if you're not playing music, what can you be usually seen doing? Like, what do you guys do aside from, obviously playing music and stuff like that? Like, do you have any hobbies and stuff like that?
You can go first.
Other than working at a Chinese restaurant, I guess I'm kind of like an entrepreneur. I have like a music store inside my desk, so it's kind of like a vendor spot for right now. And I also sell smelly beads, like air fresheners.
Smelly beads.
Yeah.
Smelly beads.
Smelly beads. That's an interesting name.
Potpourri.
Poopery.
I'll probably tell
Potpourri.
freshener with just scented pellets. You could either put in your car, take it out of the bag, and just stay around, and the
Smell it.
smell will like last a year or so. I don't
Your
know.
cat.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that was a thing.
I made it.
Think you ever tried eating it by accident?
How would the by accident work its way into there though?
If they eat it by accident, he throws it on the floor to make the house smell good.
And
Have they ever tried it by accident?
No, it's
If they tried, it would be on purpose.
Right? I mean,
If I pretend to be an ostrich and pick it up the floor, then maybe.
anteater.
I was talking about the cat, whatever.
It's like, oh, Mom, you baked a pie with the beads. Oh, no.
What do we ever do now?
What do we ever do now? The pie's cherry, but it smells like blueberries. What the fuck? Jeremy, that actually sends it to you as well. What do you do on your off time?
majority of my time is drums, but other than that, with my girlfriend, or
I'm just kidding, Colin. I'm sorry.
Damn. That came out so fast. Without missing a beat.
I'm with my girlfriend, occasionally skating, riding like dirt bikes, and messing with fish tanks. That's probably about it.
Fish tanks.
Yes.
Like the ones they have on that TV show Tank to try and make like a really elaborate tank.
I wish I had that kind of money. That's about it. That's the one thing with the band. You're always broke.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
Straight to that.
that's why you need a lot of side jobs to make sure you're not broke, but you're still broke in the end.
My hobbies, I guess. I don't know. I paint sometimes. So I have this painting. Right there.
You didn't do that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I did that. And then I watch movies, and so that's my movie collection right there.
Nice.
Can you see
That's
that?
a lot
Yeah.
of movies.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
The
Yeah.
artwork that you guys had for your last release, is that actually one of your original pieces?
What was that?
The artwork for your last EP, was that actually one of your pieces?
No, that wasn't mine. That our friend Derek from Teeth for Teeth actually painted that up for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
It's an actual painting in this house I might grab.
Yeah, it's an actual painting in my house.
Really?
Yeah, Jeremy's gonna go grab it. It's hanging in my kitchen.
That's cool. That's cool shit.
Yeah.
And symbols also from him too.
Yeah, he made our symbol too, and he made everything. He even writes our music. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Those all my
Derek Rodriguez does everything.
He does everything. You guys are gonna be Iggy Persona.
Yeah, he does everything. The band's called Derek Rodriguez. Derek Persona.
Derek Persona. There you go.
Oh, here it is. He's got it.
All right, you got it? All right, let's see it.
Yeah.
Oh, for those listening to the podcast, you can't see it. Watch the video. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. Thanks, Jeremy. You can put that down.
Sure, you can put that back now.
Go play. We'll wait for Jeremy to come. Oh shit! All right, no, we're not.
Yeah,
He's right there. All right. We're actually gonna get started with the song that you guys are actually gonna showcase for us. It's actually from the compilation that you guys have put out, but it's actually also gonna be showcased on the next EP. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you guys introduce your song for us and tell us what it's all about while I try and get this together in an orderly fashion?
All right, guys. So Sleeper it's the opening track on the EP aside from an intro. So I guess it's kind of like it's like a second track, I suppose. But yeah, it's about losing friends and not knowing why. I guess as time goes by, shit happens, and
By far a offensive song.
yeah, it's at 230 BPMs, which is definitely our fastest song. So yeah, it's our fastest. Yeah, definitely. I hope you guys enjoy.
I hope the third track is this.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Tight.
that was pretty awesome.
Thank you. Did it
And
did
that's the sound of my voice. And yeah, all right, yeah, that was Sleeper from the new EP that's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna butcher that name again, so if you guys could pronounce that for me, so I don't sound like an idiot.
Metastatic.
And that's gonna be put out on 1787 Collective's record label on March 1st, 2015. And that's gonna be some cool shit.
Did it sound
that's
a little weird, or was that just me?
what the woo came from me. I'm sorry.
Oh no. The song sound a little like muffled and like weird and fast at times.
We're trying to work on the way our sound sounds, but we will have it. We're gonna actually showcase it on our page so everyone can listen to it. We're also gonna are you guys gonna be putting out a video for anything anytime soon? Because we actually try and stay up with our bands after they appear on our show.
We're
So if you guys
we're gonna
have anything.
a video in December, but we're not going to say for what or when.
Yeah, we're not gonna say for what or for when because we don't know, honestly.
But hey, it's something in the works that will be coming out soon, so that is cool. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, your persona, Matt, Tyler, and Jeremy.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
Thanks for having us.
It's been fucking fun. Yeah, absolutely. Jersey pride standing up. New Jersey raise up. But yeah, so that's pretty much our show. We went over everything. Everyone go check out the EP when it comes out from Alex. I thank you for stepping in tonight. Dan is also our special guest that has stepped in for tonight. You won't be seeing the last of him. I can't say where just yet, but Babe Talk has some things in store as well. But from all of us to everyone listening and to I'm working on I don't know. I end the shows and I don't know how to really do them. But yeah, we're fucking over. That's a show.
All right.
Good night.
See you next week.
See you next week.
I'll still be here.
Later, Ollie.
All right, guys. See you guys.
Bye,